All right, people. Big caller coming. Big caller coming. Rajindra Campbell, welcome to the show.
Man.
Thanks for calling in, man.
Big caller coming.
We're not here. Turn on the background and make we hear what you say.
That. Wagwan.
We're there, I know. Big up yourself, you know. I'm glad.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Nah, stay long, but the guy's a lot of information wrong.
Yeah.
I was listening the other night to that guy called Henry Edley.
Oh.
Listen.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
Henley name.
there's a lot of misinformation out there. A lot of it.
Yeah.
I believe that someone mentioned that there should be a transfer fee for athletes. I disagree with it because at the end of the day, the money doesn't go back to the athletes. I did understand that every time we compete a medal, the J3s get a paycheck. All right?
Really?
That money, it's in the contract. It's a part of the contract. And why people are outraged about what we are doing and the sacrifice that we have took, they fail to understand that in 2023, I had an offer to leave.
Yeah. CM Turkey?
I decided I was patriot and I stayed.
Okay.
Later turn on and bite me big time. So it's like, it's not a situation where I didn't try. I tried. I called, I emailed, and at the same time, I don't believe that they really understand that it is challenging, one, for track and field. We are not sprinters. So obviously, and as I can see, I am still unsponsored.
Yeah.
You know? The Adidas contract that the J3s refused to sign, that made track and field Jamaica 100 times better than where we are now. There were bonuses that benefit the athlete, not the federation. There were certain things I wouldn't have control over because it would be directly to the athlete, based on my understanding. And they went against that. So in my eyes, I don't care about us. Somebody decides, it's time to start. I literally start the year with the mindset of, this year I'm doing it for me.
Yeah.
And as a result, this is that decision I have to make.
But
and the guy Edley also said that I
that more you adjust. Yeah.
I received funding from the J3s in May of, I think it was 2024. After I call, they said they were going to offer a funding. I said, all right, cool. They gave me $500 and something February while I was in Madrid. By the time we came in, I was grateful. And I said, all right, if this is consistent, I can make it work a little bit. All right?
Yeah.
March. It came in March. April, nothing. May, nothing. June, nothing. So, all right, cool. When I was in Stuttgart at the training facility, I went to Mr. Watts and I showed him my bank account and said, sir, I am down bad. I need some help. He gave me $700. All right? All the stipend that we got for being at the training camp went back into my bills.
Yeah.
All right. So what they didn't understand is like, yes, people make it seem like at the end of the day, when we are training, it's this is John to represent Jamaica, and it's this is to the sport.
Yeah.
So why you guys upset what I should do with my talent? Like, and they address the fact they say, we benefit from the system. Listen, most of the athletes that you can say benefit from the system are the ones still in Jamaica. Everybody that take the opportunity to leave and come over here and make something of themselves. One is a chance they come to school, they can get injured. If they got injured in 2022, I was injured, I couldn't throw. Nobody would have heard about me. It's not like they're making an effort to say, let's help these athletes. No, everybody, and that day when championship come around, they celebrate.
Yeah.
As soon as championship is over, nothing. So I understand there's a lot of Jamaican that is hurt by it, and I must apologize. But at the same time,
you have to think about you.
I get told, I get young Ghana. If they are benefit from it, why shouldn't I? From my own talent.
Yeah, for real. Because Rajindra, we never know that whenever you athletes go out there and put in all the effort and win a medal, it benefits the country, it benefits the federation. So where is the offshoot of that towards the athletes?
This is structure of track and field in Jamaica. Usain Bolt, Usain Bolt and Bob Marley have done so much for the brand of Jamaica. Majority tourism is because Usain Bolt and Bob Marley. Usain Bolt is not a national hero. Bob Marley is not a national hero.
Yeah, entertainment and
Jamaica
sports.
doesn't know to capitalize on what we have. If it was US know how to market. Most countries know how to market and what they have. Jamaica, we are so accustomed of getting result without investment, we become blacker basic. And that is as a result of what's going on. Jaden Hibbert got injured. Nobody check on him and see this how his recovery is doing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Them
Stone
little
was
soft
going to play
skills.
football. They make it sound like say, the man, the federation came out and say, you know what, we know you're going to stay in Jamaica. Half of us was heading out the sport.
Okay.
You know, so it's like I heard so much rumors, but just be patient.
Yeah, what Rajindra. Me no want you feel like say the people them against you.
Because no, I know they're not.
Right. So the people pretty much support the move because at the end of the day, like you said, we believe that any decision that you athletes make, it is in your best interest. So nobody can go against that. The fans are more so upset with the federation or the association because they would not have put in place infrastructural approach to ensure that even if these offers come, when the athletes leave, they're not going to be able to say, oh, the J3 didn't do nothing. And that we really accept on this program. So we wish you all the best, Virgin. You have to do what you say. You get older. You have been training for so long. Hurt. Nobody know. Nobody know where you go through. You guys were going to go out of the sport. And I mean, when you make this decision, it's like, well, we have to do support you. We can't go around it. But what we need to ask you though, do you have any idea why you have not been contacted to be given a sponsor, knowing that the J3 is a Puma sponsored association?
This is a very interesting topic because I believe that if you're a national sponsor, you sponsor a national team, you should prioritize our athletes. All right, that's just common sense. All right, I believe that Adidas has made more push to sponsor Jamaican athletes than Puma has. They have no interest in throws. That's what I was told.
Okay.
All right. So imagine national sponsor. The next thing about switching to Puma, let's do the match problem. You get offer 40 million over 8 years. All right. There are details of contract that goes towards athletes, that goes towards development program. If there was a switch out necessary, obviously they're going to cover whatever their other contract is doing. They're going to cover it. What that proves to me is that they're more care about their lie to the sponsor and not their lie to the country. You know, so in that sense, they make the decision kind of easy.
Yeah. So they make...
You know, it's a match problem. They give you a contract and a structure to better have the country, and you choose against that. And the thing is that though, no statement was made about it. Nothing was made about it. Everything, there needs to be some transparency in how sports is managed in Jamaica. And until that happens, I believe more athletes will leave.
So you were you privy to more details of the Adidas contract than what came out, or persons close to the deal gave you more information to insight that it was really more athlete centered than the federation centered?
It was someone close to, it was someone within the circle gave me some information, and to me, one, if they are switched with Adidas, majority of who that went to the Olympics got a contract, there's a higher probability that get a contract. All right. And I said, all right, cool. But being that Puma is our main sponsor, our main sponsor is telling that, yo, we are not interested in it. The federation has power. The federation has for the Jamaica brand. Jamaica is so huge, it's easily marketable. So why you think Adidas put for that $40 million? You look at the jersey themselves. The Adidas football.
Once them go on, it's when the Adidas jersey them drop on the website. Them sell off quick. Jamaica color is one of the best color because the only flag when I have no blue and white in it, you know. And it's just a unique type of color.
I think a lot of it is even with the federation. I mean, all of this is from my perspective.
Yeah.
Money goes in, and it doesn't go out. And if it does go out, you can't check GC and you can't check racers. That's all I have to say. I got the bounce. I have my practice.
All right, boss. Big up yourself. Thanks for calling, man.
No problem.
All right, cool.